Welcome to the Gaze into Cinema YouTube channel. The unification of Upper and Lower Egypt around 3100 BC was a significant crossroads in Egyptian history. It denoted the start of the Old Realm, perhaps of the most prosperous and compelling period in Egyptian civilization. The unification cycle was logical, continuous and complex, however there is proof to propose that it was at last accomplished through military victory. The Narmer range, a formal item tracing all the way back to around 3100 BC, portrays a lord named Narmer overcoming the foes of Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt. Narmer is generally accepted to be the main pharaoh of a bound-together Egypt. The unification of Upper and Lower Egypt had various significant results. It prompted the making of a solitary, incorporated state with a typical culture and language. It additionally permitted Egypt to take advantage of the assets of both Upper and Lower Egypt for its full potential benefit. This prompted a time of financial development and flourishing. The unification of Egypt likewise fundamentally affected its religion and workmanship. The pharaohs of the Old Realm charged the development of enormous sanctuaries and pyramids to laud their divine beings and themselves. They likewise fostered an intricate strict framework that underlined the pharaoh's heavenly status. Reasons for the unification: there are various variables that added to the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt. One element was the need to control the Nile waterway. The Nile waterway was the backbone of Egypt, and whoever controlled the stream controlled the country's food supply. Upper Egypt enjoyed a benefit in such manner, as the Nile waterway moved through its domain prior to arriving at Lower Egypt. One more variable that added to the unification was the ascent of military innovation. When of Narmer, the Egyptians had fostered various new weapons and advancements, like the composite bow and the chariot. This gave Upper Egypt a huge military benefit over Lower Egypt. At long last, the unification of Egypt was additionally determined by monetary elements. Both Upper and Lower Egypt brought various assets to the table, and there was a common advantage to exchange between the two locales. Unification would likewise permit the Egyptians to effectively take advantage of the assets of the two areas more. Interaction of unification: the course of unification was possible, steady and complex. There is proof of fighting among Upper and Lower Egypt in the years paving the way to unification, yet it is hazy the amount of a job military success played in the general cycle. Conceivable Narmer's triumph over the foes of Upper and Lower Egypt portrayed on the Narmer range was the last move toward a more drawn-out course of unification. When Upper and Lower Egypt were bound together, Narmer laid out another capital city at Memphis, which was situated on the line between the two locales. This assisted with representing the solidarity of the new Egyptian state. Results of unification: the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt had various significant results. It prompted the formation of a solitary, brought-together state with a typical culture and language. It additionally permitted Egypt to take advantage of the assets of both Upper and Lower Egypt for its full potential benefit. This prompted a time of monetary development and flourishing. The unification of Egypt likewise fundamentally affected its religion and workmanship. The pharaohs of the Old Realm charged the development of enormous sanctuaries and pyramids to laud their divine beings and themselves. They likewise fostered a mind-boggling strict framework that stressed the pharaoh's heavenly status. Conclusion: the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt was a significant achievement in Egyptian history. It denoted the start of another time of flourishing and power for Egypt. The unification interaction was logical, progressive and complex, however it was ultimately achieved through a mix of military victory, financial elements, and the need to control the Nile stream. The unification of Egypt had various significant outcomes. It prompted the formation of a solitary, brought-together state with a typical culture and language. It additionally permitted Egypt to take advantage of the assets of both Upper and Lower Egypt for its full potential benefit. This prompted a time of monetary development and flourishing. The unification of Egypt likewise essentially affected its religion and workmanship. The pharaohs of the Old Realm charged the development of monstrous sanctuaries and pyramids to laud their divine beings and themselves. They likewise fostered a perplexing strict framework that stressed the pharaoh's heavenly status. The unification of Egypt was a significant accomplishment throughout the entire existence of human development. It made perhaps of the most impressive and powerful realm in the Old World. The tradition of the unification of Egypt can in any case be seen today in the vestiges of its antiquated sanctuaries and pyramids, and in the rich culture and customs of current Egypt. Enchanted Gaze Cinema, thanks you for watching next.